Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Fast walker like me.
No, I'm super slow.
Really?
Yeah.
So you and Jay walk at the same place.
I guess that's why I got this flat ass.
Yeah, dude, put some pep in your step. But I'm a fast walker and I don't have a butt.
Nah, it's natural, dude. It's organic.
You know where? You know why? All my walking speed is in my hips.
Dude, Luke, you put it. I got it from my daddy. On,
Sigh.
please. Yeah, sigh. P-S-Y. I got it from my daddy. I got. Oh, please put this on. This makes me so happy. This should have been the starting song.
Well, we want to start with something else too.
Well, yeah, we're gonna find out about this guy. I gotta see if there's danger happening in the other room,
or just a good interview.
It's possibly just a good interview, but I'll tell you what, there's a lot of unrulies out there. There's a lot of long braids, if you know what I'm saying, Lou, and I think you do. You live near Teaneck. You've been outside Teaneck. Did you find the song?
Yeah, I did.
Give it.
I had to make sure this was it.
This should be your...
Sold him on a fucking ideology. Well, Jim Jones, the cult leader,
Dead
from Poison.
Jim Jones, the rapper,
in Sirius right now.
In the building, when we were outside, we saw him pull up, and I gotta say, this was really cool.
Yeah.
We really witnessed an awesome moment. So I don't know, what was that school? That was such a nice graduation gown. That might be like a doctorate or something.
Yeah, it looked like it was...
He looked a little bit older, too, so it might have been like a doctorate or something. Anyway, they were in Del Frisco's. It was this black guy wearing like this very fancy graduation robe, and a bunch of women he was with, these like middle-aged black ladies who were all... And they saw Jim Jones, and Jim Jones went over and like took a picture with him and shook his hand. I'm like, man, I was like, we just watched.
That was such
what
a
cool moment for this guy. He just got his degree and like he walks out and like a rapper he clearly likes is like there. And
yeah, because you could tell he was excited to take the picture.
Yeah,
cool.
He walked over with like he was doing this. He was doing like when he saw there was Jim Jones. He was doing that like no way, man. Is this happening right now? It was so neat.
Yeah, it was really cool to watch that. And then Jay and I were laughing because as we walked in, we were like going by and they're setting it up in the fishbowl for an interview with Jim Jones, and he's just on his phone. And Jay and I were like, "Man, famous people really just want to be doing other stuff. It really doesn't affect
so
them."
Great when you see anyone like that, like getting their hair done to go do some kind of major movie, and they're just on their phone going like playing solitaire.
Yeah, they're like, "I just want to get home.
Yeah, it's like
I want to get home and watch my shows.
It's just work."
Yeah.
Is this a Jim Jones song? Put it on.
Jim Jones and Migos.
What's his most popular thing?
Well, this has 14 million.
Okay, I think you just want to see the Migos.
This is from 5 months ago. This is the song "We Set the Trends."
Yeah, I mean, really big dicket, really corporate white guy over there.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Did you guys call your POs? Okay. Who's running the show over here?
All right. See, a lot of you guys probably have ankle bracelets on. All right. Why don't I? Hey, Jim.
Raise your hand if you don't have a firearm. Hey, Jimbo.
Yeah.
Jimmy Jam.
Yeah. Where's security for security? You know what I mean? All right.
All right. Seriously, guys.
Christine, are you going to go down there and white girl it? You can go put it on the glass for him? Yeah, Christine goes down there and slaps ass on the fucking fishbowl for him. Yeah, give it to him.
That's all they hear on their side? They don't hear the laugh. They just hear boom, boom.
He goes, oh, girl putting her booty hole up on the glass.
God, she touching booty hole.
Now you're covering your ass like DJ Lou?
Mike Cannon's here. Mike Cannon's just getting pushed around out there.
I don't know, guys. I'm just looking for a radio show.
I have a YouTube special.
What you fucking looking at, boy?
Shut up, motherfucker.
What's up, cop face?
What's in your pockets? He's like, stop. Please stop.
Oh, poor Cannon's got to walk through a gauntlet right now.
No, it's always cool when there's really famous people there because it makes the lobby important when it's normally never important.
It does look to us. I'm like, oh, you were able to get through. Okay, welcome. Congratulations. You've made the bonfire.
Well, you're lucky to be here. There's a lot of security to get back here.
Congratulations.
When normally it just looks like a normal office with no one at the front.
Oh, we talk about it a little bit on the pre-record, so we don't have to like harp on it here. But I died last night on Skanks. No,
Jay went to the other side.
No, I just passed. I didn't pass out even. I was like going down.
Going down.
I didn't lose any time. I know exactly. I just didn't know. What I didn't know was that my head went that low. So maybe if Lewis didn't say anything, I was going to go out, which would have been funny. But Lewis was just like, I remember I took the dab, I blew it out, and then I started like.
And then you nodded.
Kind of like not, and then Lewis was like, "Are you okay?" I go, Am I?
I don't know.
I don't know. I was like, what am I doing? I go, what is it showing? I was like, what's it look like on camera? Does it look on camera bad?
Anyone that's done a knifer knows that's just an old weed nod.
That's it.
Be Jack, aka Be Kind Rewind, edit extraordinaire. Put the clip up.
Yeah.
And I was like, whew.
If I saw my friend, that would scare me.
Your hand
Absolutely,
twitching. I was
yeah.
like, oh, son of a bitch.
I just had no oxygen in my brain. It was just going down.
And then in the sky, I was like, Jason,
But I said,
return to Skanks.
I said this on the show too.
Tell
Though,
them.
I think my butane dab days are over.
You know?
I'm just gonna do electric dabs.
I'm
If you're doing the dabs, I'll do the
I'm
electric
Dan
dabs.
Soder, and I love the party, but I don't love dabs.
Yeah, I know.
I'm Dan's.
I cannot breathe.
I represent. I represent Dan's Against Dabs. Here at Dan's Against Dabs, we're trying to stop all of our friends from getting sick.
Dan's V Dabs. I reference you to Dan V Dabs.
It's a super PAC that I started.
What's this, Jacob?
What's up with you printing out all these things, dude?
What is this for?
It's for a sponsor
It's another thing you got to do later.
In between.
Yeah.
On a break.
Yes.
on our downtime.
Yes.
Christine's coming in. We made it through Jim Jones. I guess Mike Cannon.
Mike Cannon! How cool is it? How cool did it look like coming to the show today? Did you feel fucking special?
Sit over there, Mikey.
Nice.
New special out right now, White Privilege Homeless, available on YouTube, youtube.com/Mike Cannon Comedy.
Damn, dude.
Also listen to the podcast here, the scenario. Feeney, Sagalow. It's the
That's
fucking
right. Sag
crew.
Daddy with the rap song and
Yeah,
the credits
dude.
too.
I love Sagalow, but I can't watch sincere rapping from a friend. I can listen to it.
Is there a video of it now?
The videos, yeah, the video is something
Like
else.
when he does any like hand, I'm like, shut up.
the palms to the
where
air,
he's like,
shoulders
oh,
up.
Oh, it's not as bad as Katy Perry with the Migos. You know that one where she's like, oh, that's like the cringiest.
Wait,
it's
yeah.
Katie and I were talking about that where she's like, and
He
she
made
does
an
the
earnest.
dab.
He made an earnest video.
Yeah, here you go, Sag Daddy, dude. Here it is, right here.
Sag Daddy dug God.
Outside of Dangerfields, which is still shut down.
Shuttered, but with the headshots.
Dude, someone needs
Kevin
one of our rich friends.
Nancy
needs to,
Redman.
One of our rich friends needs to buy that place and run it like a good club.
It's such a good
That
club.
room is sick.
room's
It's
sick.
awesome. Tell
It's
Lewis.
so cool.
Tell Lewis to
I know,
sink all of
that's
his
the
money in
spot.
it. Yeah. Dangerfields is the spot.
That place also
Peanut
like
shells on the floor.
Yeah.
That's Lewis's big comedy club idea.
You go, oh,
peanut
what?
shells on
Like
the
a-
floor.
Yeah, real lived-in kind of place.
We're gonna have some of the comics sleep there, the younger ones will. So he filmed this for your.
I mean, he didn't. I had nothing to do with the video. I didn't sanction it, but I certainly asked him to do a hip hop song for the closing credits, thinking not only is he like shockingly okay at it.
He is. We listened to it on the Bonfire.
He can really string together some words. He's,
Sure.
he's pretty solid.
Absolutely.
But I also thought it was like a funny thing. He was in the intro of my last one. I thought it would be funny for
That's
him
cool.
to rap
You guys
me
are-
out.
You guys are close friends.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, but then he showed me this.
Oh man, you didn't know this was coming.
I mean, he told me he shot something, but I assumed it was going to be like in the vein of
Funny,
humorous
yeah.
comedy.
And then this is for real.
Straight up, Dawson's Creek frosted tips right in front of a closed down Dangerfields.
Sag Daddy to God.
Yo, rip that shit, Christine.
Should we get Jim Jones in here to see what he thinks of it?
Yes.
I mean, that'd be.
Is anyone checking on Jim Jones coming in?
Yeah, like
Nobody is I? We have no respect here.
Oh no, is he doing?
Bonfire, but Jim and Sam, I'm curious. Do I need a hype man to come with me?
What's
I'm
that?
serious. I'm serious.
Start from the beginning. I didn't know we got a shout out.
Also, did he
Oh,
call
yeah.
it the Bonfire with Jim and Sam? Because I'll hunt that fucking asshole down.
What's up? You can go check on Jim
You gonna
Jones.
go get Jim Jones?
You want me to check for real?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just see if
Tell
you
him we have an emerging
Tell
artist.
him we're watching our. Just tell him we're
We're watching
comedians.
our white friend rap and would love an
Oh
opinion.
my god, dude! If Sagalow found out Jim Jones came and fucking ripped his video apart,
I'll be done till 6.
No, okay. No, I understand. Whenever he's done.
well, we can rewatch the video.
No, pull him out of the fishbowl where those people are all watching, Jacob. Sorry, we have a white show, takes a little precedent.
Also,
What'd this guy just say?
because Jay likes your verse with the Migos.
Who the fuck is Jay?
He said that shit was noise.
Yeah, he goes, all right, man. All right, start, because if he calls it the Bonfire with Jim and Sam, I'm a fucking suplex him.
I think he says whether I'm at the bonfire
Or
or
Jim
Jim
and
and Sam
Yeah.
in Sirius.
Okay.
I think that's it.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm just standing here. It doesn't feel good. Yeah. Like, Sag Daddy. I'm just waiting to start. Whether at the Bonfire or Jim and Sam, I'm curious. Do I need a hype man to come with me up at Sirius? I'm serious. The doubt
think
will
he might
burn
say
like
with
how
Jim
it
and
upsturned,
Sam.
but
No, he
this is
doesn't.
my-
He says or.
Space for rent. Fucking tell Lewis.
I literally am about to text Lewis and Rebecca right now and get Rebecca back to New York and be like, let's just
Run
do it.
Dangerfield.
Yeah.
We've been talking about
You
it
should see if
for
she'll
so
move back
long.
before you find out if it's available still.
Oh,
move
Space
back.
for rent, though.
Huh?
It did say Space for rent in the Sagalow video.
I guarantee all the furniture is in there.
They didn't
I'm gonna
fucking...
text him right now.
That old host is probably still
Rodney
living in
Dangerfield's
there.
death.
Chario.
He goes, yeah.
He belongs to the building now.
He's like, I'm telling you, this kid's rapping outside my doors. I've never been more embarrassed for another comedian.
I'll be a part owner of opening up new Dangerfields. Let's just name it after another, like, let's name it Wolfbergs, after Dennis Wolfberg. Like a more
Or hamburger.
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers.
You know, you get a hamburgers. You can't even get a hamburger. It's just all stand up.
Shucky Duckies.
By the way, it's all stand
Unrelated.
up. It's all stand up with catchphrases. Every comic up there has to be like, and whoa, pow, I saw it coming.
Instead of Mike DiStefano as a backdrop, it's Dane doing the Sufi.
Everyone have a gimmick. Dude, he's just got his Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee down there.
Yeah,
He's
man.
just
Product
filming-
placement.
He's living life.
He's just filming the.
All right, give it. Play it. Paul Mercurio in the background. Shout out.
Shout out. Emmy Award
I feel
winner.
like I'm just standing
Oh,
here.
Kevin,
It doesn't feel good.
Kevin,
Like,
Kevin, what's his name, Jr.?
Daddy. I'm just waiting to start. Whether at the bonfire or Jim and Sam, I'm curious. Do I need a hype man to come with me up at Sirius? I'm serious. The doubters will learn like Howard, I'm stern. Biracial with success is my essence, Steve Byrne. Fuck you thinking, you little twinks. This ain't Nicki singing. This ain't for Bob. I murdered Saget, sent him packing. Really, my bag's spanning like I'm hyperventilating. And I'm hating every Amy ever since my mic was taken. Now I'm always packing and
I kind of like. It's like a lot of inside comedy references,
Yeah.
which I like. But
Well, I asked him specifically, I was like, do you think you could make a comedy-centric rap? I gave it to him as a challenge. I was like, I think that would be funny to play out my special. And obviously all those references are like...
That was going to make Jim Jones really turn his head. He goes, what are any of these things? He goes,
I don't know who this guy
Bob
is.
Saget? Full House guy?
He goes, he's
dead.
dead? When did he die? When did he die?
Somebody wrote a song about that?
shattering my
He goes,
world.
hey, y'all, can you give me a second? He goes, yo, AFV. AFV every night, every Sunday, man. Giving away $10,000.
Remember that one thing in Half Baked? Damn.
Remember when that bird flew into the house and then the mom missed and she won $10,000? Man, that was my favorite video.
Oh, God bless him, but it's... You know why
It's
I
a
think God
speed-
bless
it's
him
a
also? Because he's putting out... He knows
Yeah.
we're
Yeah,
all
yeah.
going to see it.
He knows we live in the shadows.
He's ready. I feel... I have to make...
He knows we hunt.
This is
Yeah.
the same decision I had to make when I got a nose ring in my 30s. It was like, yeah, it's come out. Goes, they're going to say stuff about it, but like, man,
Yeah.
what are you going to do, dude?
You have to give him credit. As such a sensitive, open wound, he is routinely putting himself out there.
Thanks for trying, dog.
No?
He might come in.
Yeah, he might come in when he's done.
Nice.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Then pause this rap then, maybe?
Maybe let the whole thing rock fresh.
And you didn't know he was doing a music video.
I mean, he told me he was filming something. I didn't know it was going to be on the stoop. And when he told me in front of Dangerfields, I was like, oh, that's hilarious. I didn't know he was going to be sexy facing in front of Kevin Brennan's old headshot.
He's like, what you know about that?
Okay, here's what we should probably do right now. Christine, can you bring up a Wikipedia on Jim Jones so we can find out anything before we have him come
We
in
need
here?
to
I just go,
download
remember you had that one.
info.
I like that one song you were on with the Migos. He goes, do you like any other songs?
Ballin' from the New York Giants 08
Yeah,
season.
that
was
That was a
huge.
big one. Yeah.
I'm balling.
Yeah, that was huge
And I
for the
call,
G-Man.
and I fought. I loved it.
That's kind of, I mean, and Dipset, right? He's a part of Dipset.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is. He's deep. He's Dipset.
Oh, this guy's been straight Dipset.
I might have mentioned you were fans.
Well, then let's become
Jesus
fans.
Christ,
Then we
John.
got we got 35 minutes to become fans.
What do you want me to say? What did you
Dude,
want
here's
me to...
do
I
then
thought
at the
you
end of the
were.
interview, do we go? By the way, dude, we're brand new fans. I just got
He goes, now I'm a fan of the newer stuff.
You said you liked the song, so I thought
Dude,
I did
you were
like
a
the
fan.
song.
We
I
fly
did.
high
Okay, so
shaped me as a man.
Watching
not
this
a
video
lie.
is doing nothing. Please put it on so I can hear it. So when he comes in, I can be like mouthing the words. Like, we fly high.
This kind of just looks like a Schultz vlog. It's just in front of private jets with open briefcases.
That's Schultz's inspo. Yeah. He goes,
This for the Giants?
I really want to Jim Jones this video. Yeah, dude. I also like We Fly High is like early use of green screen.
Yes.
Where it's like Wayne's World green screen.
It is.
He's like, oh look, we're in Delaware.
We're in Delaware.
Christine, can you bring up Sag Daddy, the God, on Wikipedia? And then can we just continuously ask Jim Jones questions if those are his facts?
Pray for Rain, dude, is
Now-
such a cool name. Pray, the Roman numeral 4, and then Rain, REIGN. Come on.
That's pretty dope.
Pray for Rain. What a great album.
His middle name's
I'm a
Guillermo.
fan now. I'm a fan now. And Guillermo?
His middle name's Guillermo, so we could tease him about that. He'll probably love that.
Yeah, he probably definitely will swing on us.
Hey, Guillermo. More like Guillermo.
Yeah, and
Anyway,
just beats the
what's that
shit.
one song with the Migos?
And Lou's got to rip off his shirt to clean up the spill of blood.
The Diplomats.
Oh, he's friends with Cameron.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone knows
Oh,
that,
yeah.
you idiot.
I love Hey Ma.
That, he has nothing to do with that. Don't say that.
Cameron?
No.
Just talk to
Jim
him.
Jones.
That was such a good.
So your friend Cameron used to be good at basketball.
Such a good spin out. She goes,
Nice.
"Ow, Cameron."
Of all fucking days for Black Lou to be out. What the
This is
fuck?
good, dude.
Sorry,
Yeah.
can somebody
Black
text
friends.
Black Lou
I
and
was
see if he
gonna-
knows
I love
anything
that
about
he
Jim
dresses
Jones?
like a husband from Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Yeah.
The blazer with the untucked button up and the jeans.
Honestly, I could do 15 minutes on how did you come up with "Pray for Rain."
That's sick, dude.
I mean,
Sick plan.
what an album title!
He was
I'm
definitely
a fan.
He was watching like a Sean Kemp documentary and was like, Rain Man.
Yeah, dude.
Rain, and it's his rain.
Wait, he really was the Rain Man. I forgot
Yeah,
Sean Kemp
yeah,
was,
yeah.
and then he was just coming in women.
Dude, just dropping loads
He
and
really
eating
was.
burgers, dude. That
he
was his
fucking.
life.
He had so many kids. That was so cool.
Oh,
Jim-
should we ask him actual Jim Jones, the cult leader
Be like,
questions?
now you led the People's Temple for 9 years. What was it like when you,
know-
lived in Ukiah, California, and
Do you know
really
what-
got your start?
Do you know what would destroy us? And I mean this is 3 comedians in a room. What would destroy us if you did that? If his response was, he goes, "Oh, yeah. Never heard that before." Dude, that is the worst thing a comic can ever hear. And they go,
And you know
"Never
what?
heard that before." He goes, "What?"
I'll see that, and I'll throw cool.
fuck.
I'll throw cool black guy energy on it, where he goes, "This motherfucker over here, People's Temple jokes, like that ain't been done."
I think it's the first time I heard that shit.
Yeah. He goes, "Hey, what you drinking the Kool-Aid? Oh, I gotta get out of here." And you're like, I can't walk.
I like you're really pulling off a pink sweatshirt.
Hey, I'm balling. Get the fuck out of here.
We fly.
He pushes the side
Migos,
of the
what's wrong with the Migos?
Migos, assemble! He's coming like Voltron.
We got another one, Doughboy.
Oh, sick. Turn it up.
This is new though, dude.
It is.
Didn't Migos just break up, though? The two of them?
Yeah, I heard they
There's 3
unfollowed
of
each
them.
other
That's
on Instagram.
right. Yeah, they had
That
a
was the
conscious
big-
uncoupling on
that was-
social media.
Yeah, that was the big
Conscious
cross.
uncoupling.
Yo, at this time, the Migos have decided to consciously uncouple. But we still ballin'. Catch us in the club. Listen, we're bringing Jim Jones in to break down Brendan Sagalow.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't have to ask a ton of questions,
This
but we should
isn't-
act like
this
we've been to the
isn't-
fucking party. I mean, here's the
I understand what you're saying, but it doesn't have to be inside the actor's studio.
It doesn't. No.
What's your favorite
Listen,
word?
I'm proud of myself. I've recognized him outside.
If you meet,
Yeah, that's
if,
good.
As Jim Jones
If
for
you-
not knowing any songs by like name or anything. Like, I'm like, that's pretty good to go.
If you
I know
met God
that
in
is.
heaven, what would you hope he says to you?
What's your favorite curse word?
What's your favorite sexual innuendo?
He goes, Jim Jones.
If you
now,
could say
when
something
you-
to Hitler, what would it be?
He goes, 2006, pray for rain. What did you pray for? What was Jim
New
Jones
release.
praying for?
Why use the Roman numeral 4 when it's your first album?
What's the for? What's it for? Who's it for?
Bradley Cooper sitting in the audience.
Yeah,
and asking
like,
the
oh
question.
shit. That was my favorite when Louis talked shit about that and then went on the Tonight Show. I was like, I have to apologize because Bradley Cooper's like just in the audience because I guess Louis did a late night show and he was like, you never see famous actors in that class.
Oh, shit.
And then he went back on and he's like, so I was wrong.
Jim
It might have
Jones.
been, yeah.
Jim Jones, face
Might have been Bernard
tattoos,
that day.
smash or trash?
Trash. A girl with a big old donk. Lou, get up. Shape your donk.
Damn,
Jim
Lou, why
Jones.
don't you show Jim Jones your piece, dude?
Told you, don't embarrass me in
All
front of
right.
company.
I'm sorry. You're right. That's in-house. I apologize.
Is it good?
Lou's got,
No.
a peach.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. We tweeted it
There
out.
it is.
Oh, wow. Nice, dude. That's
Guy's got a fucking
some,
apple.
That's some deep shadows underneath.
That guy's got an apple.
Yeah, dude. You can't.
If Flo Rida was in here, fucking head would explode.
Let's just say no ants are free climbing that.
Nah, you definitely got to screw in on that
Yeah,
one.
that's fucking.
You got to.
It's rare to see something that hairy have that much shape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Typically, hairy
I
asses
think
are
even
are
from
shovels.
the hair, it's a giveaway that it's not Lou. But
Oh, Lou, where'd you get that booty from?
I just thought that's where
Where'd
it
you
all
get that
migrated
booty from?
it all went down south.
got it from my daddy. I got it from my daddy. I got it.
We want this to be his new theme song, and he's not down with it.
I got it from my daddy. I got it from my daddy.
Yeah, I've never back to Sagalow rapping. I've never had a friend. DeRosa maybe is the only one that's pursued music earnestly. In
he
a
pursued
way,
sandwiches earnestly.
Yeah, dude. Well, that was even a thing where he's like, "I'm gonna do sandwiches," and you're like, "Okay," and then he does it, and you're like, "Okay."
Yeah,
I'm jumping back into folk rock.
Yeah.
Joe did music pretty earnestly, and then there was the other comic that he might do comedy still. Tom, what the hell was his name? He rapped also. Christine.
Tom
McCaffrey.
Tom McCaffrey.
But he did comedy rap.
Right.
Only.
Yeah.
Do you think we could get him to battle rap Brendan Sagalow?
So do you remember that kid Z who used to produce for Bobby Kelly's podcast, also used to help out for History Hyenas? He's a battle rapper, and we're actually going to have him on Here's the Scenario to battle Sagalow.
Is Sagalow nervous?
He said it like, yeah, totally. And I'm going to show him some of his clips because this guy is like legitimately talented and also performs in those like garages where everybody is piled on top of each other.
Yeah, it's like Lionheart.
I worked with a guy. I forget his name. I wish I could remember it. But we were both PAs on Impractical Jokers, and he would get stopped on the street. He was a battle rapper, and he would get stopped on the street with people being like, "Oh, dude!"
Because let me tell you, there's nothing harder than sitting through someone amateur rapping at you while you're not into it, and you're like, "Oh, fuck, that's so cool."
So he goes, "Look at you with your face, with your face and your
Shoes,
eyes, goofy ass nose, motherfucker. Gonna look at me.
Shoes, do's, and goos." And you're like, I don't. What am I supposed to do right now?
Got a shirt like a dirt, made a bird. Yo, flirt. You'll probably want me to open for you next time you're in Seattle or whatever. Check this out.
Hey, why don't you put this up your snooter and then give me a call?
I gave $20 to a guy, which I wonder if you could find him on YouTube or anything. But I remember the name for sure. It was Pontiac. And I know that because when I was walking back to the hotel from the club, me and John Carden was with me. Mm-hmm. There was just a black dude on the street with, like a 4-amp setup, just standing in front of a closed restaurant and just be like, "Pontiac all day, the funniest, most explosive entertainer in the world. I'm explosive." Pontiac, all right, yo. I goes, "Look at this dude, this guy over here." He goes, "He's just walking. You never know when you just be walking."
Dude,
oh
so
man,
funny.
walking's crazy. But he goes, I do it all, man. I play guitar. He goes, "But you ever notice?" This is a joke. He goes, "You ever notice he goes, "You can only do one or the other." He goes, "I can play guitar for a guy who can sing, or I can sing for a guy who can play guitar." He goes, "I cannot play guitar and sing." Pontiac, most explosive comedian.
It's genius. You just never have to
I
do
gave him
the
$20.
hard thing.
By the way, I gave him $20.
Yeah.
Or I actually had
Anyway.
John's. I'm nervous. I'm not nervous, but I'm just like weirded out by that. I'm like, "Can you go give him like $20?" He goes, "Yeah, I'll give it to him." And gave him $20. He didn't even acknowledge it. He just kept talking. He goes, "Pontiac, most explosive comic in the world." And he just looked down at his bowl and saw the 20. He goes, "All right, but that's it for me tonight, y'all. I gotta go." And he wrapped up immediately after that 20. He made it all.
You gave him money light.
Yeah.
Why don't you, here's 20. Why don't you go home?
That's enough for dinner. I'm
Yeah,
out.
that's spot pay.
He literally goes, "And all right, y'all. It's just me and John Carden."
He goes, "We have filled the thermometer and hit our goal. We're done. We're going to power down."
We were like, "Yeah, Pontiac," and he was like, "All right, I'm gonna wrap it up."
Pontiac Sunburst.
Is there a comedian named Pontiac at all?
I'm looking up comedian Pontiac. It's just bringing up comedians from Pontiac.
Oh shit! How about Pontiac the comedian? Street performer.
I don't know if he's uploading his shit to YouTube. If he's
I'll tell you
using
what,
4 amps.
Yeah. 4 amps.
I mean, that's a setup.
By the way, he had 4 amps, and I'm not bullshitting you. A fucking Elvis mic. He had a fucking doobie-doo.
He was crooning.
I don't know what it is, but it's
He had every
simply
second-year
taboo.
comics tattoo, Mike.
Yeah.
Yes. Remember that, Mike?
Yeah.
Oh, it was right before you got behind it, the comedy tragedy faces.
Oh my god, dude, it's so funny when they show it off at a mic and they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna make this commitment, so I got this microphone tattooed on me."
That's right.
So now I can never fuck. You don't have a microphone.
I have a embarrassing comedy tattoo, but it's not a microphone. It's the Grim Reaper doing stand up in a Richard Pryor pose. It's bad, but I like it.
Very detailed.
Yeah, it's got levels to it.
Yeah, dude.
You got levels.
I don't even really know what it means.
You just wanted a
I
tattoo.
just wanted a tattoo.
And you wanted people to know you do
Satan's
comedy.
Yeah, I suppose I did. Yeah,
I'm coming from the Dark Lord.
I'll do this till I die.
What's the deal with tormented souls?
My tattoos.
It's like you did all that sinning yourself.
My tattoos are far too serious what they are, but I haven't tried to combine like a series. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I have a bunch of skull things, but I don't have one with like a like a spinning bow tie or something.
Well, my whole
a propeller hat.
Yeah, my full back. I have a full back.
Clown makeup on a skull.
I'm shoulder to shoulder all the way down of an Alfred E. Newman.
Dude, I was
in Old
destined.
English it says "What me worry."
I got live, laugh, love across my back.
Damn, dude.
I was destined for a shit tattoo for something that I was going to do.
I have, of course.
Because when I played hoops, I was going to get like a net from my neck down to my arm.
What?
And like a basketball in the middle of it. And
You
I was
would have
like,
regretted that.
ass, dude.
How long? Number one, how old were you when you wanted to get that?
18. I was
And
18,
how
yeah.
long did you think that was a badass idea? Over
4 months minimum.
Wow.
Like 4 months of being like, this is... Because in my head... It was like with a different body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when I
You look
pictured
at-
my tattoos, I was not me. I
Create a
was
character on
cool
NBA
guy.
Every
Live.
tattoo I
Yeah.
have is I pictured on a much better body.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought I was going to walk in and get a bear claw on my shoulder, and then all these women are just going to throw pussy at me, and then I had to get fucking tribal around it, and then it
Yeah.
just looked like if I had my shirt off, you'd be like, that guy, there's a good chance he's on meth.
Yeah. I was never going to get like white boy on my knuckles like Jason Williams, but he was my guy. I almost
white
got
guy of
that,
all time.
I almost got that Black Panther on my arm with the claws.
What
ripping
about
the
his
skin.
gecko?
Dude.
Now,
That's
I'll,
just shit.
I'll say this.
Oh, yeah. And
We've had this argument. Coolest white guy of all time.
Jason Williams.
He says Jason Williams. My
mine.
challenge is Everlast. But
Oh.
now we're talking Everlast. Now we're back in the white rap again. Now, do you think Everlast is friends when he was younger and he started doing white rap? Or like, look at this
But he
goofy
lost
shit.
a white beef. Everlast. He picked rap beef with Eminem, and Eminem like mopped him. He destroyed him in a couple tracks. Yeah. Eminem
He
was,
went after it.
Went after him.
It was when Eminem was very
Huge.
unknown. Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
He was huge.
Yeah. And I think he may have said like, I created this dude. I'm the reason that he can even exist, which I think is like partly true.
Sure. Yeah.
But I think he went at it disrespectfully, and Eminem, at the most sensitive drug-induced moment of his
Dude,
life.
can you imagine getting Can you imagine getting a Eminem at his peak, hyped up on drugs, and you're like, yeah, fuck him. He's like, what did you say? You didn't want to screw up his order at Chili's.
Yes.
He's like, I didn't order this. And you're like, oh fuck, are you gonna destroy me on a song? I'm so sorry. I thought you had the chicken Caesar salad.
Well, Everlast, I think even before like Kid Rock popped up, Everlast had to make that change from being like hip hop,
Yeah.
like
Which is so funny the day he
guitar.
chooses to do that, where one day he's like, yo, jump around, and the next day he's like, man, it's tough out here. He just wakes up, he's like, now I'm sad. I was badass, but now it's a little cloudier.
Now I've gained perspective.
Yeah, I woke up and saw a different view.
Can you hand me my axe? I want to work some of this
I
axe.
have been appropriating.
Yeah, now I don't want to jump around. Now I want to sit and think.
Hunt doodle.
This song is all over TikTok right now
No
This?
kidding.
Oh, yeah.
rules.
What's the trend?
because of the abortion part.
Oh.
All right, what a bummer.
What's the abortion part? It just says repeal Roe v. Wade.
Yeah, Everlast is super pro-life. He goes, life begins at conception, and that's just a fact.
Do you know?
If you're willing to have sex, then you should have to take it to term.
Settled science.
Yeah.
Mary got pregnant by a guy named Tom, said he was in love.
And he said, well, maybe you should have got married, and then this wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah. You said you were on the pill, slut. Leaving. I'm out.
Dude, pro-life Everlast.
Dude, my favorite thing about the argument with the fucking when they go, oh, if men can get pregnant, there'd be abortion clinics in every street corner. It goes, yeah, because we'd have to deliver a baby out of our dick holes. We're all gonna get abortions. There will be no more babies.
And then they're just
oh God, I got pregnant. I gotta go get this thing taken care of before I have to shoot it out of my dick.
I'm going to get blown open like a birthday cake.
It's gonna look like the Gorgon fucking mouth from
Looks like an
Stranger
anaconda
Things.
ate a deer.
Yeah.
It's just the hands
Dude,
are
please-
poking out of your dick.
Please don't make me fucking alien tongue.
I love when they say that. They're like there'd be an abortion clinic. And he goes, yeah, there would. Oh my God, nonstop.
Maybe if you weren't a whore. And they're like, Everlast.
The baby's coming out of your dick like Ace Ventura out of the rhino.
God.
Its face
Honestly,
is
can I
mushy.
tell you
Maybe
that's
Mary should have swallowed some of the load.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, Ace Ventura falling out of that fake rhino's asshole, possibly the hardest I've ever laughed in a movie theater. I was 10.
It was my senior quote in
my
high school.
God.
Kind of hot in these
A little
rhinos.
hot in those rhinos.
These rhinos. That's great. It's a great senior quote. Yeah, dude, when he came out, I just remember being fucking
dying.
Like in the movie theater, just being like,
For the noises he was making and
oh
shit.
my God, he was coming out all sweaty.
He's pulling tubes and shit.
Jim Carrey, specifically from like 8 to 11-year-old boys, could just get them fucking riled up.
Dude,
you're like,
that was James Harden on the Rockets. High usage rate. Give this guy the rock and get the fuck out of the way.
But isn't that the great best though? It's perspective in life too, because it's got to be when you heard it. A zillion stand-up comics who remember Jim Carrey from the Comedy Store are watching the thing and they go like, he's talking out of his ass like in a movie. Like, wow, wow, it's so funny to talk out of your ass.
I just broke down the Gulf War.
You just see yeah, exactly. You see the rest of us are all like punching tables, and Larry's coming out of a rhinoceros ass, and it's like,
and he's going like, "Oh, boo boo, oh, boo boo,"
and like I wrote a thing.
Oh, I love it.
I wrote a serious piece.
Yeah.
Layered.
This guy
topical.
But I fucking loved this.
My dad hated Jim Carrey and Adam Sandler, and I realized it's because of that, because he was a not successful actor, and he saw them doing noises and was like, they can't do anything.
Oh, see, that's what's fun about being raised by an alcoholic with no aspirations. Or I wasn't raised, but when I'd hang out with him and I'd play,
You know someone that kicking it with alcoholic who happens to be your father.
You ever hang out with a guy that kind of feels court ordered? I would play Adam Sandler, and he'd be like, "This is so funny," and I'd be like, "Yeah, dude, this rules." Ode to my car, and my dad's like, "I've had a piece of shit car." Stirring a drink with his fucking index finger, and he goes,
That's good stuff.
I'm like, who is this guy? He's like Foxworthy, but he's like a little dirtier. I like that. We used to listen to Jerky Boys together.
That's awesome.
Like my dad would be like, "Yeah, we'll go to fucking Best Buy. I'll buy you some Jerky Boys albums." He thought it was so funny.
No shit.
Yeah, dude, he loved it. I remember the Frank Rizzo one, the roofing, was like the one that my dad would he'd be like, "Put on roofing. Put on again." He's like,
You know the track titles?
Yeah, he'd go, "Hey, Roof."
Put on a Pico. Pico's not home.
And he liked Tarbosh, the Egyptian magician.
Yeah.
And the snake bit my eye. I remember all the hits that Gary liked.
Early, random, interesting person I hung out with probably 2 or 3 times in my life is Kamal from the Jerky Boys.
Really? That's
when
so
I first
crazy.
got to New York, he was friends with Craig Gass.
Yeah.
And then through Kamal, I met Artie Lang before he was on Stern, I think. Even.
Really? Was that weird for you as a Stern?
No, he was on Stern. I think you just got on Stern.
But you're a massive Stern fan, so when you met
No,
Artie,
you know what? So you're right. I'm wrong. It was before he was on Stern, but I knew who Artie Lang was from Mad TV. I knew, and movies and shit. Dirty Work.
Beer League.
Beer League. I mean,
Dirty
come
Work.
on. Beer
No,
League,
Beer League was
later.
later, but Dirty Work, yeah.
When you saw him, like when you all right?
Jake, what are you upset with us?
Oh,
Crank that light back off, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
You trying to ruin the mood?
We're vibing here. Do you want Jim Jones come in and see us all pasty and vein faced?
He's like, "Man,
Blotchy
y'all,
skin."
how do y'all got blue veins in your foreheads?" But when he got Stern, were you like, "Oh shit, I know that guy," and now he's the fucking?
No, we weren't. We just hung out one time. We went to.
But
a
I'm saying,
movie,
weren't you even pumped though? You're like, "I got a movie with the guy that's in the fucking Stuttering John chair."
Yes. Yeah, I did think it was very freaking cool, but then I didn't really know Artie again until he would even remember that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We went to this movie together, but then Kamal hung out with a few times, did a few things. It was just an interesting, like, dude who was around. Very cool guy.
Dude, he was so funny. He had my favorite prank phone call, which is the one where he does the terrorist voice and he does the "shut the fuck
I
up."
will bomb you.
And he goes,
Shut
"My
the
family
fuck
is sick. My wife, she's sick." And they go, "Sir, we can give you 20% off." He goes, "Shut the fuck up." Dude, that, even saying that out loud, I remember how hard I've laughed at that. He goes, "Will you shut the fuck up? My wife is sick." And she's like, "Sir," but then Frank, dude, my dad we put on roofing, he'd be like, "Yeah, roofing." hey, I got these Mexicans up there. They slapping around that hot shit. And the guy goes, are you for real?
I got to revisit this shit because this is giving me like sense memory. Like I'm remembering the driveway I was in listening to this
for sure.
as a little kid.
Fucking,
I loved God.
Juggy Gales is one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Juggy Gales. We used to work at the Brill Bill and we slapped the fucking records upside your head. Yeah. Hey, Sinatra, he died with that money, that prick.
Or
He took it with him.
The Saul Rosenberg trying to get the warts removed. It was like that's family. When I saw him on Family Guy, I popped because I was
Brennan,
like, oh shit, that's Jerky Boys.
No, I didn't even know he did Family Guy.
Yeah, he does.
He does a bunch of voices on Family Guy.
No shit.
He does
Johnny
Saul.
Brennan. But Saul, Saul is not Saul, Mort.
Mort is his first character, Saul Rosenberg.
Oh, wow.
And he would call and be like, I got to get these silly little warts removed.
Yeah.
He was like, what does the doctor do? Does he go in there with a knife? Oh, it sounds painful. And the woman would be like, it's like 90s New York. So they're like, sir, I'm going to need to call you back. What's going on? He's like, all right, but am I going to be able to have my warts removed? And they're like, do you have a prescription? Yes.
My
What's
favorite
your
thing
name?
ever
Yes.
did. My favorite thing ever did was with the glasses. When she comes back on, she goes, I'm going to put you on hold for a second, and I'll come right back. And she comes back on. She goes, hello? He goes, Barbara? He just calls her. He just names her. Barbara? She goes, what?
That's the one where it makes me laugh where she goes, do you have a prescription? And he goes, yes. And she goes, what's the number for it? He goes,
fantastic then.
He just keeps pushing it. Dude, check
She
out
goes,
fucking Jerky Boys.
Are you free to come on 4 o'clock? Fantastic then.
Yes.
That was one of the tapes that got swiped by my mom.
Oh, those mad? Yeah, my mom didn't like that I listened to that shit.
Jerky Boys got taken. Ice Cube got taken. I brought that home in like 3rd grade.
The Predator?
I think so, yeah. But it was immediately like put it on. I'm relating to it for some reason as a 3rd grade white kid.
Like,
my mom coming downstairs and
Yoink.
see me just popping at the fucking the fuck shops, 2 Live Crew. She's like, what is this?
Don't stop, let me see you.
It's porn rap.
Dude, my mom, my babysitter left Appetite for Destruction over, and I was like 7. And I was like, got it. And my mom showed up and she's like, why the fuck do you have a Guns N' Roses tape? And I was like,
because I rule.
I don't know, today's Tom Sawyer. I'm singing Rush at her. She goes, that's Rush. Get out of my face. Today's Tom Sawyer. He goes, Dan, have you been, dude, KBPI rocks the Rockies. That's what I used to wake up to. They play Metallica and all this shit. But when I got that Guns N' Roses tape, I was like, this is awesome.
Modern day warrior.
And Nick, my stepdad, was super into Rush, and I was like, dude, I listened to them on the radio. He's like, yeah, because you listen to a rock station. You fucking...
Oh my God, I've heard Rush before. Have you now?
That's exactly what it was.
Dude, the inability to recognize as an adult, like when a kid's trying to connect with you.
Oh, yeah.
I had that so many times where like my dad was obsessed with Eric Clapton. I sang it for him and was like, don't I sound like him? And he's like, no.
Jesus.
Like just flatly like, no, you
By
don't.
the way, you make an excellent point, because I shit on it all the time. I got into Jimmy Buffett to be closer to my dad. I was like, all right,
dude.
this is how I win you over. I was already in the Niners.
I
The Niners
started
was
playing
our thing.
golf.
Dude, that's
because
so
of my
funny.
dad. I literally was on the golf course in 8th grade. My dad's like paying more attention to his cigars than me. And I'm like, well, I did this for you, Father.
I'm learning golf.
Are we all nervous that Jim Jones is actually going to come in?
Yes.
I always want.
100%.
Here's the thing: I want Sirius to give us guests, so I'm always like,
Until they show
of course,
up.
And then the day of them happening, I go, I hope their limo crashes. I don't want them to come.
The day we were supposed to have Dak,
I don't want to meet them.
the day we were having, the day we had Dak Prescott on, I was like, do I stand? Do I sit? I don't like any of this. I don't like it.
Dude, when
And then Jay
when
came
Lil
off
Dicky,
so cool, and then he left, and then we're all like, oh, we all nervous.
when Lil Dicky came in and just didn't really vibe, I thought we were gonna have so much Philly talk, and he was like, that was the best part. I go, he goes, I live out in Cheltenham, and I've always called it Cheltenham. I know what he's talking about. I go, oh, Cheltenham, and he goes, Cheltenham, and I went, well, he hates me. Well, that's that. I thought this was going to be a cool thing.
I thought we were going to be best friends.
And I'd be like, fucking, dude, how much you loving Embiid and the Sixers? And I remember he was like, yeah, I'm friends with him. You know, I was like,
Cool.
we just took a picture. I'm like, okay. I thought we were going to be best friends in the world, but all right.
But that's what's funny is like even Pete's there now. The last time I saw Pete was at the Cellar, and he was like, "Do I see this video that Vin Diesel sent me?" I was like, "Sure."
It's him fucking Whoopi Goldberg. Things crazy shit happens at my level of fame.
Dude, I saw a tweet. I saw a conspiracy theory tweet that someone tweeted at me, and I thought it was so funny where they were like, Pete Davidson is fucking his way up the Illuminati till he finds out who did 9/11.
Oh, my God.
I was like, dude, that's the
awesome.
funniest.
He
That's
ends
great.
at the Saudi prince.
Yeah, but I was like, dude, I saw that tweet and I was like, dude, this is so funny.
See Pete covered up from head to toe in the Dead Sea.
Yeah.
This is really taking him on a weird path.
He goes,
I live with a sultan now. It's gay
so,
stuff.
anyways, me and the sheik are gonna go fishing, and I'm gonna confront him. Did you blow up the towers?
This food out here kills my Crohn's.
And he Dexters him. He's like, this is all the fire people that died in that thing.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna kill you. That'd be like if I hunted down the CEO of Bacardi. And he was like, why are you here? And I was like, why do you make rum so delicious for certain men? Do you understand?
A lot of explaining while you're using the gun as like an Italian hand thing. Like, I don't know. I'm thinking and I'm thinking.
It's weird
who's
that
to
it's
blame for all this?
Rum originally was a Caribbean drink, but then you had to put it in my father's Swedish blood.
You know my dad. Yes, you know my father always wanted to be a fancy pirate. Why would you put that pirate on the cover of
You take
Captain Morgan, his dream?
You take Bacardi, you put that fucking bat. You put that bat in a man's face, and then you put Jimmy Buffett on. Those two slapped together.
What's it, Christine?
Alcoholics listening to Jimmy Buffett's like white linemen listening to Metallica before a football game. It's going to be a fucking problem for somebody.
Perfect. Yeah.
On
In 3 days at lunch.
Like, woo! That's alcoholics being like, "Where's it away again in Margaritaville?"
As they're screwing the top off a plastic fifth.
On Thursday, you'll hear us look up the menu to Hulk Hogan's Hangout in Tampa. But I'd like to take a peek at the menu at Margaritaville.
We got to go there. We got to go eat there as a group. There's a Margaritaville.
By the way, Jacob couldn't have
5
given you
blocks
less
away.
of a
it's huge,
positive
right?
answer to that. You go, we got to go there. He actually, this is the exact motion he did. You saw it. He goes, we got to go to Margaritaville. You pointed at Jacob. Jacob went. He made a 7 with his head.
Can I tell you what it looked like to me? It looked like a mean cat.
Yeah,
I was like, I go, hey, do you want to come over to the couch? He goes,
Yeah, he goes, I don't. Yes.
As he slinks away.
Whatever you say, bud.
well, he likes healthy food, but bring up the menu for Margarita.
We
a
don't know what's
salad,
happening
man.
there. They got to have something.
Yeah.
They probably got not the resort.
Not the resort, but I would
That's
mind
where it
staying
is.
at the resort.
No,
There is
this
a
is a
resort?
resort in Times Square, so I think that's where the
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is because it's
The
like
one
the
in Times
bottom-
Square is a resort now?
I'll go down there. I'll stay. Should we stay there for? Should we stay
Yes,
tonight?
dude.
Should we stay Tuesday night into Wednesday? In
Yes.
Margaritaville.
Absolutely, we should. Because I'll tell you what. Yeah, Tuesday nights I'm off for stuff. That would be perfect, actually. Just stay the night at Margaritaville.
That'd be so fun.
It's like how those people go to the old airport.
Yeah.
The vintage
Staycation.
Or
airport.
should we do a staycation Monday night after Skanks? You guys come back and then we have fun and then we
and
wake
stay
up.
at the old TWA air thing. Right?
Tuesdays were off, so we could have Margaritaville like fun time.
Christine, can you not be so garbage and be that hyped on it? She's
I
like, oh my
kinda know,
God,
too.
we can have nonstop coconut shrimp.
Can we do a Ouija board and try to contact my dad?
Yes.
Is any part of you wish you could like take a 24-hour hiatus from not drinking to fully enjoy that place?
Christine, stop looking at booking
Like, you mean
the
if I could
fucking
go back to
vacation
drink-
and
you could
bring up
just
the
drink for
menu, please.
24
I thought
hours
we
and have
wanted
it
to
not-
see how much it would cost.
I would get too emotional.
Yeah.
I'd get too emotional if I got drunk in a place like Margaritaville. I'd cry.
Yeah.
Christine's looking
It's
at
like if
me.
you put on Pearl Jam's release when I'm hammered. That was a guarantee. Pearl Jam release, I'm gonna fucking bawl.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drunken cry.
It's like me on the train home from Brokerage in Levittown.
Yeah.
My dad's from Levittown, so all the family stuff just surfaces.
First of all, you got to be a real funky place to be called Margaritaville based off of drinking, and you have a breakfast. They have a breakfast menu.
Yes.
Did you see that?
Yeah,
Yes.
but it should be
Well,
called.
it's a resort.
It should be called. Still not done yet.
Yeah, late
rollover
dinner.
menu.
Cracked eggs. Oh well, these are two fancy island style. I want to see if they do their because we were looking at Hulk Hogan's menu, and the problem is he doesn't lean into being Hulk Hogan.
Oh, that
we
sucks.
want like the big boot burger.
I
We
think
want
the-
like the Big
The
John
shirt ripping fries.
Yeah, we want the Big John stud waffle fries.
I don't know
You
if this happens on this menu at all. It's not going to happen until the dinner menu, and I have a feeling it might actually be all in the drinks.
Yes, much like
All
comedy
of the
clubs.
wordplay is going to be in the
Yeah.
drinks.
Comedy clubs love to do that, where they call it like
No,
the,
I don't know. The
Steve
Laugh House,
Martin.
before Laugh House closed down, they had a fucking Big J Okerson or a Big J meatball sandwich. What the fuck does that even mean?
At Hulk's thing, he has a call my daughter's boyfriend the N-word Long Island iced tea.
Yeah. He goes, it's a black Russian, but you won't be calling it that. 3
Lose
a.m.
your racist inhibitions. Lose your race inhibitions whiskey.
Yeah.
Martini.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Yeah.
Tater tots.
Yeah.
He, well, this is
You bang your friend's wife hot dogs.
caught on tape eggs. We got our caught on tape huevos. Buttermilk pancakes. This just looks like straight down the barrel. Jimmy's just letting you know what they got. Quiche for alcoholics. Okay.
That's pretty hilarious they have quiche. That's because old people are hanging out.
Yeah.
I will say one thing, too. Do you remember that Hulk Hogan video when he finished fucking his friend's wife? He takes a call from his son.
Yeah, he goes, "What's up, brother?"
Those guys will talk it anyway.
Kill another friend?
His honker's still hanging out, dripping with his best friend's wife's goo, and he's like, "Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'll meet you."
I hated it because it was a dad picking up for his son. That's why I couldn't like it.
No matter what.
I was like, "Damn, dude, after pussy, Gary."
Your dad used to dunk in the fucking Cheryl and then be like, he goes, "Fucking
I was in the living-
gay ass kids calling me again."
Hot stick wasn't even fully down yet.
Yeah, dude, my dad,
wasn't.
I'd be in the living room and he wouldn't even pay attention. He'd be like, I can smoke in the bedroom. Why would I go out there?
That video, she was literally laying down. She's like, "Oh my god, you just blasted my pussy apart." And he's like, "Shh, 1 second, my son."
Hold
Yes.
on. So he goes, hold on, sister. Yes, brother.
You might want to pack that thing with ice for a second. Hang on 1 second. Yes,
Man,
son.
I chopped that harder than Bundy at WrestleMania 2.
I really flung you into the turnbuckle on that one, huh?
Yeah. This is the inside of the newly opened Margaritaville Hotel.
That's sick.
Dude, let's do it, dude. You're going to see some fucking trash.
Oh, man. It's like a cruise in Times Square.
Yeah, it's a not moving cruise. They have to get ground legs. These people are so used to just eating at buffets on boats that they're like, I gotta get, is this Jim Jones? Is it happening? Oh, no.
It's the most bare feet you'll ever see. It's funny. It's Jim. Go,
You guys heard me. By the way, we
he's going to think we suck.
Dude, we gotta take a break. We have fucking 55 minutes in.
Oh, God.
We knew, we were like,
Don't let
get
him come in during
Cannon.
the
We were
break.
like, get Cannon here for most of the show, but then we didn't realize we were going to do our actual job when there's a friend hanging out. All right, we suck. We're going to be right back.
Okay.
We're hanging out with Mike Cannon, his special White Privilege Homeless on YouTube right now. Go check it out. Also, go check out his podcast, Here's the Scenario, with our friends, Sag Daddy, the God, and Mike Feeney.
Yeah.
You've been listening to SiriusXM's Bonfire. New episodes every Tuesday through Friday mornings, and full shows always on SiriusXM.